Hey, welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you tuning in. Today what's happening in the shop is a little different than normal. I'm going to be doing a little art project. I'm going to be making one of these here. It's just an old window with some, they're like pulp fiction novel covers that a guy in the States, he's making them into postcards. Kind of a fun thing to have in the shop. Doesn't cost a lot of money. Conversation piece. So anyways, today I'm going to show you how to make one. Okay, I'm going to go over the materials we're going to be using. First of all, you need an old window. This particular window is out of my house. It's a 1932 vintage window. When I upgraded to modern windows, I kept all these ones that had nice kind of designs to them. I've got 3 pieces of black poster board. This is just, you buy this from the dollar store, $1 a piece. I've cut them to fit the slots. And then a glue stick, some picture frame wire, a couple screws, the tape. I'm going to be using this ducting tape just because it's so sticky. It'll stick to anything. It'll stick to this old paint, so I know it won't fall apart later. Nothing shows on the back side anyway. And then you're going to need your whatever you decide you want to put in. In this case, I'm using these. They were pulp fiction novels, and then a guy in the States is turning them into postcards. So that's pulpcards.com. I'll leave a link in the description. He's still in business. I ended up buying a whole stack of 312 of them probably 15 years ago. I've been using them for projects ever since. Well, anyways, we're going to get on to laying this out. Okay, so I've basically got the postcards laid out how I want them. I've staggered them so they're straight this way, staggered in and staggered in. You can do whatever you want. It's just to break it up. If you made them all straight, I don't think it's quite as interesting. So the top one here, or this middle one's going to overlap. So we'll take that off for now, and then I'll know where the other two go. So I'm just using a glue stick, the dollar store glue stick. Works fine for what we're doing. So there's one done. We'll go ahead and do the other two, and then when I come back, we'll install it in the window frame. Okay, so now we're going to take the strips and tape them to the back side. This was the outside of the window when it was originally in the house. I prefer the other side. It's got way more patina, and you don't have to worry about this stuff falling off. So we're going to go ahead and make sure that's lined up. I'm going to start with the center one here. Kind of push it into place. Doesn't need to be perfect. And we're going to take some of this tape and just stick it down for now. So that will hold it in place until I get all the other ones in there. Once that's all taped down, that'll look nice. So we'll come back when I've got all that done, and then we'll put the wire on. Okay, so we got all the tape on. That's not falling off. The nice thing about this is if you change your mind, you want to do a different design, you can peel the tape off, start over with something else. We're going to put the wire on the back. I've got a couple of drywall screws 7 inches in from the top. No matter how tight you try and get it, there'll be some sag, but being I'm on the top half of the window, it'll hang straight. I might go ahead and just snug these down a little more so there's no way that wire can come out. Okay, let's see how this turned out. great patina. This would have been the inside, on the inside of the house, and I left it alone. I didn't want to pay her nothing. I just wire brushed it. I think it turned out pretty nice. It's a pretty cheap little project you can do. If you don't have a window, check antique stores. A lot of times the antique stores will have old windows sitting there to purchase. Or either that or get to know your local window company that does house renovations, and just tell them you're looking for an old window, and maybe, you know, offer them a case of beer if they find you something cool. But yeah, I don't have a ton of time in this, less than an hour. Being I own the window, I mean, I maybe got $10 in materials here. So it's just a fun thing you can do for your shop. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this little project, and we'll see you next time.